Dr. Lissa here with advice on how to replace a head on a hand drum. If your hand drums have been stored in an area that's too hot or too cold, or the moisture varies greatly, and you haven't loosened the heads, chances are you have one that looks like this. First we'll take off the old head. The clamps and the wing nuts are kind of rusty, so we're going to treat them with some Naval Jelly to remove that rust. If you have a moisture problem in your classroom or wherever it is that you store your hand drums, you probably have the same problem with rust. You can find Naval Jelly at your hardware store, and it really works pretty well and quite quickly. Brush each piece liberally with Naval Jelly and wait 5 to 10 minutes. The rim looks pretty good, so I'm not going to treat that. So, tick-tock, I'll be back in 10 minutes. So, while you weren't watching, I took all of the metal parts, ran them underneath the cold water, and scrubbed off that Naval Jelly with a toothbrush. And all of the rust has been removed, they've been dried off, and now we're going to put a light coat of turtle wax on them that will further clean them and protect them a little bit from moisture in the future. So maybe you won't have to do this as often. Put a little bit on, let it dry, wipe it off, and we'll be good to go and put the drum back together. Yuck. I don't know about you, but sometimes there are kids in my classroom that are not thrilled about handling an instrument and getting rust all over their hands. Sometimes I'm not either. All cleaned and ready to go. I'm going to remove the old head from the drum. Say goodbye. Put the new head on. Add the rim. Line it up so the notches in the rim line up with the places that the clamps fasten on. Then we're going to attach the clamps back on very loosely. There's a little washer that goes on before the wing nut. Just enough to hold it in place. I suppose you could also spray this hardware with a clear lacquer, the kind you use for cymbals, and that would also help it stay rust-free. So there we have it. They're on very loosely, and now we start the tightening ritual. Want to try and get the tension even on all 4 clamps by going across the drum. Almost. When you have a drum with more clamps, you just bounce across until you have even tension on all the different clamps. Let's see what we have. Looks good, but that's not really what it's about. It's about how it sounds. I think we're good to go. So there you have it. Easy peasy. Replace a head on a hand drum and you'll have more for your kids to play. Until next time, Dr. Lissa signing off.